We're so used to looking at life through the lens of all the successes, all the things we do that we want to shine. But there's always a flip side to that. The road to success is littered with, failures.
Failure. It is no fun, but it's a part of life.
When you fail at something, it's humiliating and very painful for everybody involved.
That was by far the darkest period of all of it.
Big failures are often a springboard to bigger successes. And it's one of the main ways that we learn and that we grow. Take it from some of the best and brightest in the business, like Jeffrey Katzenberg, co-founder of DreamWorks, and most recently, Quibi.
My failures have been as valuable to me, if not more so, than my successes. That's that old thing. If it didn't kill me, it made me stronger.
Or Carolyn Childers, co-founder and CEO of Chief.
I actually think that the failures and the hard parts, the things that you didn't know, are actually where you learn the most about your business.
And Eric Baker, co-founder and CEO of StubHub and Viagogo.
If you're going to do something that's going to try and change the status quo, you're going to get people telling you why it doesn't work. And you're going to get a lot of rejection and a lot of naysayers.
And a whole bunch of other leaders. Because on our new show, Wish I Knew, from Bessemer Venture Partners, we never let failures go to waste. Wish I Knew is about the revelatory, life-changing aha moments that founders, CEOs, and leaders discover along their business journeys, and why taking risks leads to growth. I'm your host, Talia Goldberg. And listeners, please be warned, I am not a professional podcaster, far, far from it. So I very well might fail at this too, but I'm out here giving it my best shot. And when I'm not hosting this podcast, I'm working with founders and their companies as a partner at Bessemer. You may have heard some of our contrarian approaches to venture capital, like publishing our investment memos and our anti-portfolio, because one of our core values at Bessemer is intellectual honesty. And we've learned that owning our mistakes is how we learn and how we get better. So that's exactly what we'll do on Wish I Knew. We'll have candid conversations with some of the biggest names in business, and not just about what went right, but a lot about what went wrong.
So you just bought a company for $4 billion in cash, COVID-19 emerges, and all of a sudden your revenues went pretty close to zero.
It was pretty crazy because it was literally, I think they went down 95%. But if you can remain calm, if you've got a plan, if you shoot people straight, then, everyone can pull together and get through.
These are the unfiltered stories behind some of the most notable business journeys, some of which have never before been told.
Someone pulled me aside and they just said, "Are you okay? Because you don't seem to be acting like yourself." And so I think everyone needs reminders to both give and receive feedback on an ongoing basis.
We lost a very small percentage of the fund on Quibi. And yet the phone calls I was getting, people thought like our obituary was being written. And it was because of how much publicity media gets.
It's literally been pretty consistent every time out where people said, idiot, dummy, not going to work. Well, they were right about that one.
So tune in and hear from entrepreneurs, CEOs, and leaders about what they wish they knew. As they say, hindsight is 20/20. So make sure you don't miss a single episode of Wish I Knew, which launches November 14th at bvp.com/wish I knew. And you can also follow wherever you listen to podcasts. We'll see you soon.